The Two Towers, The Lord of the Rings Book Summary. After the Fellowship of the Ring is broken, the members of the group are forced onto different paths, and the fate of Middle-earth becomes more uncertain than ever. The One Ring, the most dangerous weapon ever created, continues its journey toward the land of Mordor, where Frodo Baggins must destroy it before the Dark Lord Sauron can reclaim its power. However, Frodo realizes that carrying the ring has become too dangerous for his friends, so he chooses to continue the journey alone. His loyal companion Samwise Gamgee refuses to leave him and follows him into the unknown, proving that friendship and loyalty can be stronger than fear. Meanwhile, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli follow the trail of orcs who have captured Merry and Pippin. Their journey leads them into the land of Rohan, a kingdom of powerful horse riders that has fallen into weakness and fear. The king of Rohan, Theoden, has been manipulated by his advisor Grima Wormtongue, who secretly works for the wizard Sauron. Under Sauron's influence, Theoden has lost his strength and hope, leaving his people vulnerable to attack. During this time, Aragorn and his companions discover that Gandalf, who is believed to have died fighting the Balrog in the mines of Moria, has returned. He is no longer Gandalf the Grey, but Gandalf the White, a more powerful and wiser version of himself. Gandalf travels with Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli to Edoras, the home of the Rohirrim, where he frees King Theoden from Sauron's control. With his mind clear again, Theoden realizes the danger facing his kingdom and prepares his people for war. Sauron, now fully committed to destroying Rohan, sends a massive army of Uruk-hai to attack the fortress of Helm's Deep. Thousands of enemies march toward the stronghold, and the defenders of Rohan prepare for what seems like an impossible battle. Aragorn fights alongside the soldiers, showing that a true leader stands with his people. Legolas and Gimli fight together, each trying to prove their courage, while Theoden struggles to protect his kingdom. The battle becomes desperate as Sauron's forces break through the defenses. But when hope seems lost, Gandalf returns with reinforcements led by Éomer. Together they defeat Sauron's army and achieve a great victory for Rohan. While these events are happening, Merry and Pippin escape from the orcs and find themselves in the ancient forest of Fangorn, where they meet the Ents, a race of living tree creatures. They discover that Sauron has been destroying forests to build his war machines. After learning what Sauron has done, the Ents decide to take action. Led by Treebeard, they march on Isengard, Sauron's fortress, and destroy his power by flooding the stronghold. Their victory shows that even the oldest and quietest forces of nature can rise against evil. The story then returns to Frodo and Sam as they continue their dangerous journey toward Mordor. Along the way, they capture Gollum, a mysterious creature who once possessed the One Ring for many years. The ring corrupted Gollum's mind and turned him into a lonely, broken creature, divided between his desire for freedom and his obsession with the ring. Frodo sees that Gollum is not simply evil, and chooses to show mercy toward him. Sam, however, does not trust Gollum, and fears that he will betray them. Following Gollum's guidance, Frodo and Sam travel through the terrifying Dead Marshes, a place filled with the memories of ancient battles. The journey becomes darker as they approach Mordor, and Frodo begins to understand the true weight of the mission he has accepted. When they reach the Black Gate of Mordor, they realize they cannot enter through the main entrance because it is heavily guarded. Gollum then reveals another hidden path that leads through the mountains. However, this path hides a terrible danger. Gollum leads them toward the lair of Shelob, an ancient giant spider that attacks Frodo. Sam fights bravely to protect his friend, but Frodo is poisoned and appears to have died. Believing that Frodo is gone, Sam takes the ring and decides that he must complete the mission himself. But the story ends with a shocking discovery. He has been captured by orcs, and Sam must now find a way to rescue him. The Two Towers is a story about courage, loyalty, temptation, and the struggle between light and darkness. While great armies fight across Middle-earth, the fate of the world depends on the strength of two small hobbits carrying an impossible burden. The book shows that even the smallest individuals can change the course of history, and that hope can survive even in the darkest moments.